So physical inventory, next one. So basically physical inventory is a process of determining the inventory quantities are exact, or if there are differences in quantity mentioned and quantity mentioned in the system. Forget about SAP, I am just talking overall. Whatever the quantity you have mentioned in ERP, whatever quantity if I count physically are exactly matching, that is I need to get it, physical inventory. It is one of the important process as per the ISO audit standards. Even not only ISO audit, even if you take any audit in the international standards also, physical inventory management is very, very important. And here so basically after you finish with physical inventory, your system and physical stock levels must be same. Yes, right. Whenever I do the physical inventory management, whatever the quantity I counted manually and whatever the quantity in the system, both should match. So it is a comparison between system stock and physical stock. Okay. And what is the reason for doing a physical inventory in the company level? The reasons. What might be the reasons for doing physical inventory? So might be management will have exact stock information. Yes, if you do physical inventory, you will have exact stock information with the company. And for legal reasons in the sense for audit purposes. So definitely for audit purpose we have to that physical inventory. And what type of physical inventory we are maintaining? What type of physical inventory we are maintaining depending on the stock we are holding. Okay. And then periodic inventory. Once in a year. Number 5, continuous inventory will be there. So normally every month we will count this. Number 6, cycle counting. I will come to this cycle counting. That is, in cycle counting we have a category: slow moving material, fast moving material, and 4 times in a year we will do this, 4 times a year. Okay. Then so these are all the major reasons where we will do the inventory management. And here for example, so managing the stock, we will have exact information. For auditing purposes we have to give it to the auditors. If we fail in the physical inventory audit, then definitely it is very big impact to the company. Periodically inventory we will do, counting continuously, that also type of inventory management is there, and cycle counting is there. So we will discuss that. So comparison between system stock and physical stock. So example, system is showing 100 quantity, when I count physically it is 80. So when you count physically, it is a legal proof, right? It is a legal document, it is a legal proof. You can't argue with that. So what is the impact on my company? Minus 20 is the revenue loss. It is a loss. It is on the negative impact on my revenue of the company. Same way, system is showing 120, but when I count physically it's showing 120, 100. System 100 is there. When I count physically 120 quantity is coming. So what is that? 20 are not accounted. So it is a revenue profit. Minus 20 or plus 20, I should account it in the system. So it is a positive impact on my company. Positive impact. And if the 100 quantity is there, by physically 100 is there, it is 0. So that is we are in equal. So no need to go with that. So here next one. So here we will do this physical inventory management through cycle count. Normally all the company will follow this method, cycle counting. What do you mean by cycle counting? So we have 4 categories in the business standards. Category A, CAT means category. Category A means high costly material with less SKU, stock keeping unit. Means it is a fast forward moving material in my company, giving me high revenues. So we will be having a very less stock keeping unit for that material, very costly material. So this kind of material we are going to count monthly once, because it is very high costly material and we have a less keeping stock unit. We will count it monthly wise. Category B, medium costly material with medium SKU. Compared to this highly costly material, yes, it is also giving me the revenue, but it is not that much standard level. Medium costly with medium SKU, we are going to count 2 months once. Costly material with medium SKU. The material is costly, but we don't have that much demand in the market compared to high costly material. So it is comes under category C. So we are going to count 6 months once or twice a year. Category D, low price. Low price. So low price material, but it is we are going to keep that stock in high level. So as per the demand in the market, we will keep on production. We are doing the production and keep on keeping in the stock. That and all counted once in a year. So this and all we call it as a cycle count. Okay, cycle count. So what are all the configurations you have to do first? So you have to maintain the material category in MM02. If you have to go to MM02 there, for which material you want to do physical inventory, you have to enable this one cycle count physical inventory. You have to enable the category, and then in physical inventory there are 3 steps are there. You have to create physical inventory document in MI01. You have to do inventory counting in MI04 and post the difference. Whatever the difference are there, you have to do that posting. That is the physical inventory count. Okay. Now first we will check. We have to enable this cycle count for your plant, but I will check it out. I don't believe. I think I will get access for that. Let me check this. SPRO IMG. Materials management, and then inventory management, physical inventory here, cycle counting, you can see here. So you have to select but I don't think I will get error message. Let me try ABCD. See here, check table T001K entry does not exist. So normally company code. My company code is what pa? EXID alla. Okay. Company code variant. Okay. EX00, EX01. Now let me try this. See, one or the other error will come. So this is basically technical error. So triple 01 alla. Saved again. 02. I will get error. That's the thing here. This is a technical issue. I have to take it to technical consultant. So there is a problem. Okay, fine. What I will do, let me try with materials management. See, I don't have. In this table my company code is not there, so I can't able to update also. This is fine. Settings for table tick is an entry is missing. Any one material I will take. So here we have 1050 Allah. $1,050 is there. So this is my material master. Otherwise, what I will do here, I will take this one. $500 is there, Allah. So we will do some physical inventory mismatch here. $1,050. MM02. So you have to come to purchasing. Here where is that physical inventory count? Where is the tab? Forget. Oh, plant storage data. Okay, fine. Here, so here cycle count physical inventory indicator. So see, because I am not able to enable that one, so it will not allow. It will not allow. So I have to reach out to consultant to rectify this error, technical. That is the last one, which is STO, stock transfer order. Where is that STO? So stock transfer order will come. So basically stock transfer means it is a movement of material from one plant to another plant. Okay, it is the movement of material wherein I have to move from one plant to another. So here we are having two types of STO are there. One is route, another one is SD route. route means what? Here STO, there are route is there SD route is there. route means it is plant to plant transfer. Okay. Say for example, I have stored some quantity in plant 1. And I am moving some 200 quantity to plant 2. From plant 1 to plant 2, I am moving the 200 quantity. It is called route, plant to plant transfer. Okay, that is one process. And SD route means it is plant 1 is there, plant 2 is there. So 400 quantity, what I am doing here, no, 400 quantity. So the plant 1 is completely shut down. So entire liability, everything I have to transfer to plant 4 or plant 2. So the plant 1 is getting shut down. All the things have to transfer to plant 2. That is SD route. So here when you are doing SD route, you have to do integration with SD. We have to do integration with SD. Okay. Now when you are doing a route, it's very simple. How? Because just you have to do plant to plant movement, and movement type you can use 301. 301 you can apply the transfer movement and you can immediately transfer. That is one method. And then, so before you go for plant route, what you have to do, you have to first enable whatever the raw material you are going to move, no, that should be there in the two plants. Two plant, yes. It should exist in plant 1 and it should be there in the plant 2 also, both. You have to extend that one. So I will take this one only. This material, where it is, MMB. This one. $500 quantity is there. So some 300 quantity I am going to move to plant 2 here. Okay. So how to do that one? First you have to extend this material master to plant 2 as well. That is your first step. MM01. Okay, wait, you have to copy Allah. So you are going to copy to plant 2 EX01 RM, copy from EX00 raw material. Okay, you are copying. Okay, it is extended for plant 2. Now to do the stock transfer, MB1B transfer. So here route, movement type is 301. See per here, transfer plant to plant, one step, 301, and storage location is RM. Receiving plant EX01, receiving storage location RM. So you have to select your material. So I am moving 300 quantity and save. Okay, it's done. Now check the stock per MMBE. EX01. Okay, now come to here. Sorry, come to SAP. MMB stock. EX00 and EX01. So now you can see here in the EX00 200 is there, EX01 planned to 300 is there. So this is, we call it as route. Okay. So when you want to do the SD route, we have to do integration with SD module. Okay. And that process is very lengthy, so we have to do one by one, step by step. So that I will continue tomorrow, because SD route is very, very important and it is very big chapter. We have to come to SD module, we have to come to finance, all the SD category will come here. So tomorrow I will finish this STO, and that physical inventory also just I will check with the technical person. Okay. So tomorrow I will finish